Today, the Amarillo City Council and city officials met for this week's second budget workshop. Yesterday, they focused on the potential property tax rate and proposed changes to the Amarillo Public Library for the next fiscal year. Tonight, KAMR Local 4's Kaylee Green has a breakdown of what they discussed on day 2. That story from your local election headquarters.
Thursday, the Amarillo City Council was briefed on several city services and how potential budget changes could affect them as well as residents.
It helps us tremendously, having them to come in and have the opportunity to really explain to us what all they do, what it encompasses. When you're talking over multiple, over 30 departments in the city of Amarillo, it's a lot to take in. Seeing how all the inner workings and the dynamics of it's been really eye-opening.
Council discussed proposed rate increases for drainage, utility, and solid waste services, as well as street maintenance. Assistant City Manager and CFO Laura Storrs says the city has been awarded 3 large-scale grants, 2 of which are street-related. But she says the city is required to match those grants about $3 million each.
One of the tools that we talked about is there is the ability for City Council to issue debt to provide ongoing debt service payments to meet the grant match associated with one or multiple of those projects. What that does is it has a lower impact annually than just paying cash all up front.
She says if council was to go with the highest property tax rate they legally can without calling an election, there would potentially be some additional property tax dollars available.
So that's on the table. They could utilize some of those cash dollars, or they could look at a debt issuance and use that available cash funding to do some other projects or some other budget enhancements as council sees fit.
No budget decisions are being made yet, and discussions will continue.
Today, the City Council also got an overview of the Amarillo Economic Development Corporation and how it functions. They're looking over their budget recommendations, including funding for the Enterprise Challenge. Live in studio, Kaylee Green, KMR Local 4 News. Jackie.
Kaylee, thank you. Amarillo City Council member for Place 1, Josh Kraft, says residents can expect the council to do its due diligence and says they're going item by item as they discuss the budget.